But this particular session is a bite-sized reminder of professional undertakings, and it's a timely opportunity just to rethink the whole shebang about undertakings, because the understanding which I have of undertakings has been born of 40 years' experience in the marketplace, but that's not quite necessarily what the regulators and the case law would currently suggest. So there's a bit of rethinking that we've got to do. But I just wanted to explain again what an undertaking is, who can give them, who is bound by them, how they're enforced, and there's been some question marks over that latterly, and what systems and controls do firms need to have in place for the giving and receiving of undertakings. So, as will be apparent from what I've just been saying, it's not always clear to spot when an undertaking has or has not been given. There's a load of factors to consider: the words themselves, the form of the statement, the label given to it, a distinction between an actionable undertaking and a simple, unenforceable promise or aspiration. Oh, I'll make you a cup of tea in 10 minutes. It is not an undertaking, clearly. But the circumstances and context surrounding the giving of an undertaking, requests for such undertakings. If somebody asks you to do something and you say, yeah, okay, I'll do that on Thursday, that's an undertaking, because they're going to leave you to get on with it and they'll wait for you for Thursday to come round and see whether you do it or not. There's the reliance. The Code of Conduct for Solicitors mentions undertakings in Rule 1.3 and says, as we saw earlier, that you must perform all undertakings given by you. But the Code for Firms uses exactly the same wording in its Rule 1.3 too. So the expectation is that the old position, for those of us in the old traditional line of work, will still hold good, that if I give an undertaking, I'm personally liable, but so is the firm behind me. And that's true, regardless of the Harker-Sinclair thing, which was a slightly more refined decision. This is true no matter how the firm is constituted, a partnership, an LLP, a corporation. If you give an undertaking in the course of business and the firm behind you is SRA regulated, they will also be taking the bullet, which is, of course, the reassurance that we want.